Yo, oh my fucking god!
And today, I'm going to be talking about the experience so far. So for those of you who don't know, Arcane Odyssey is the second game to come after the original Arcane Adventures made by VTech. The original game Arcane Adventures never really was completed because the game broke due to technical issues with Roblox's updating system. After a couple years, we got World of Magic, a sort of alpha version to VTech's upcoming game Arcane Odyssey, which is what is out now. If you played World of Magic before Arcane Odyssey, some of your items would have been transferred from World of Magic to Arcane Odyssey. I am personally one of these people. Inventory have been left mostly unchanged to find a few items. World of Magic isn't completely for nothing. I hope you enjoy your new experience! Now, with my literal years of experience in place and my max level accounts from each of the games, including the ones made by different people, looking upon me, I set off to play Arcane Odyssey on the day of release. Let's start with the tutorial and the story. As for the tutorial of this game, it isn't really there. This is definitely one of those games where you have to discover and explore different things. In the beginning of the game, you wake up on a small island with your starting magic, which is so original at this point. Apparently in this game, you're some kind of person who escapes from the government, washed up on an island, and you have no memory of your past. In comparison to the two Arcane adventure games, this is obviously a bit different and more centered around your character rather than the world around you. You get a short boating tutorial and the combat tutorial on the second island you visit, and honestly that's it. Throughout the game you'll get pop-up hints that appear at the absolute most inconvenient times trying to give you further information on the game. But there's literally so much information completely left out from the tutorial. For example, quests having secret rewards, giant sharks and monsters appearing out of the ocean.
What the fuck?
Basic information about the leveling system. It's a lot to figure out, and my best advice to a new player is to look up YouTube videos made by beta testers for the game. Advice I'll give some more advice later in the video. Now let's talk about combat. In Arcane Odyssey, you have 3 different types of combat. You have magic, weapons, and melee, each with their own special perks and abilities, each that you can level up individually in the stats menu, including one more stat, vitality, which adds to your overall health but takes away from your damage. Weapons. Weapons has been my personal favorite so far. It's easy to use and puts down enemies fairly quickly. You can hold up to 3 weapons at a time that include shields, guns, and bows. Weapons has a lot of cool special moves as you go further into leveling up the skill. They're fairly simple to use. The only downside is that they're incredibly close quarters. Magic. Magic has been iffy so far, but trust me, it looks amazing, and obviously you should spec more into the skill if you feel like you want to do some more awesome stuff. But early game, I found it to be difficult to use. It requires a decent amount of accuracy and movement to be used correctly. The damage output is decent, but I've never found it more useful than going close